was -2 degrees when I left the house this morning, so that was fun. And then it got to a high of 10, but tomorrow's going to be a high of 0 degrees. So that's the weather that we have here in Chicagoland.
Woo, 0 degrees.
Wow.
Living it up. I'm very, very sarcastic.
Yeah, it's going to be great. But hello, I see there's lots of discussions happening in the comments, which is great. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. Woohoo! Happy to have you here for some productivity at the start of the week, maybe some distractions. Today, I hope if you had off that you had a good day. If you worked, that it was also a good day. I had off and was trying to be productive, and hopefully that was effective. But if you don't know me, my name is Holly. I'm the author of A Diamond Bright and Broken, which is a YA no spice
mine
fantasy.
is on the shelf.
Oh no, you're fine.
It's like over there.
It's like a tangled retelling with a gender bent Flynn writer. There is sapphic romance, disability rep with a wheelchair / crutch user. And biracial female main characters. So if that sounds good to you, you will enjoy my book. I was just working today on putting the first chapter up on my website and then having the first 2 pages available if you want to, or the first 3 chapters available if you sign up for my newsletter. So,
cool.
So yeah, I was trying to work on that with the whole automation of typing chapter or typing a word into Instagram and then it sends you stuff. So I'm trying to figure all of that out. Also,
I've looked at that and I'm like, I don't.
Yeah. Thankfully, yeah,
I figure it out fast enough to justify doing it maybe one day.
Yeah, my mastermind group was giving me some advice because one of the authors in my group, they do the whole automation thing. So I'm going to message her and be like, am I doing this right before I actually make a post because I don't want it to not work.
Right.
Yeah. And then I did do some writing on the sequel to A Diamond Bright and Broken. So hopefully I can keep working on that. So I will let my other guests introduce themselves.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Teresa Beasley. I write under the pen name T.A. Beasley. I write thrillers. And I'm sorry, y'all, I am freezing.
Oh, you look cold.
I'm so cold. I even put my sweatshirt on. But I am the author of, my current book is The Journal. I'm also the author of a duology. It's called It Happened to Me. And that's book 1. That is book 2. And in these, there is mystery. Some of the trigger warnings is assault. There is alcoholism, family dynamics. So that's in there. And then in the journal, you have to have a solid stomach if you're going to read it. Because it is a thriller, and it does have trigger warnings of torture. There's family inheritance, murder, all the things. So
these sound so good. I want to read them.
I tell everybody, if you're going to go into it with a tough stomach because there is torture and stuff in it. So, and for the sprints tonight, I'm going to try to finish our Diversity is Lit January book. I'm almost done. Yes. And then I'm going to be not writing, but I'm going to be going over some feedback that I got on a short story that I got critiqued by the lovely Holly.
Yay! I really enjoyed it. People are going to love it as a reader magnet. And also, I finished Where the Library Hides last night.
Did you? I'm almost done. I'm almost there.
Different?
Yeah, that was the BNN special.
Yeah, this is the special edition.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah.
One of them must be a special edition, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I wish I got the special edition.
Yeah, it's got some beautiful artwork and stuff in it, and character art stuff that's in the back of it and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff in this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I got my list. Whew.
Me too. I wrote a lot.
Yes.
And then me, briefly, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, which published Holly. I have spent the past 3 weeks solidly working on the sequels for these 2 books.
Ooh.
This one
Yay.
is all formatted. It's proofread. It's ready to go to the printer once the printer sends me the dust jacket and case template so that I can send it off to our lovely cover designer, Keelan Rivers of Fantasy Cover Design, to do the wrap. And then I got Inimitable Books author Veronica King to do the illustration for the flower again, because she actually did this one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Which was very nice the first time around. And then this one, the title got revealed. The sequel to this, the title got revealed today's Monday, yes. So last Tuesday, I'm like, can I say last? Yeah. So last Tuesday, and it's been a challenge because Malin writes very long books, and this book initially was 2 books, and we split it, and then she revised that and made it longer. And we have to cut a lot for printing costs, but we're good. It's definitely longer than the first book, but we're at a good length.
Is it a trilogy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're at a good length. A lot happens. No one is ready for what happens in either of these sequels, to be honest. It is angst left and right all the time. So I've been working very long days, very hard days, and then conking out at the end. Tonight, all I have to do for tonight, before I take a break, before I then go back and proofread this sequel, is put in the italics into the format. Yeah, but then I have to, I think next, give myself maybe a few days off. This book doesn't come out for a while. The sequel to this book doesn't come out for a while. So I have time to give myself a break before I then have to be like, okay, this is a comma splice, or we're missing a comma here, or this is a typo. And So I count tonight, and then I might not be doing a ton of work during the other sprints because I've been working so hard. Actually, mostly leisure, which would be nice.
Right. So, what is the new title? I didn't see the cover reveal. What's the new title to that one?
The cover reveal is for the sequel cover.
For the title.
Until April. The title reveal is The Shadow Rises.
So I have time to read that one before the second one comes out.
The second one is coming out in October. So you have time.
Okay, so I got time to read that one before.
The second one comes out in May.
Okay, I've already read that one.
Great.
I can't wait till the next one. Yeah. I've read that one. But when I got into the last page, I must have missed that Storm Gathering. Because I thought I had gone.
The Storm Gatherers came out basically a year ago.
Okay, so I must have missed that one because I thought I had grabbed all of them, but I'm looking at my shelf and I don't have that one, so I need to order that one so I can read it before the next one comes out.
This one.
That one's good.
This one I just really love. I don't know.
I read it on the way to Africa, so it was very memorable. Yeah, memorable in more ways than one.
It's like what I wish Game of Thrones was, in that it doesn't have excessive sexual violence.
Yeah.
You have the politics, you have the magical creatures, you have the machinations, and I'm like, see, you can write high fantasy without subjugating.
Oh, that's because I have the Game of Thrones, but
yeah,
that stuff was
to not victimize women.
Yes.
Right.
So good. Oh gosh, I love it.
I mean, a lot of messed up stuff happens in the book. I'm not saying that it's like all sunshine and rainbows, but it's it's not that type of stuff.
So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when I order
you gotta be in the mood for angst.
angst, I love some
and
angst.
not like, romance and sexual tension.
Yeah.
Like, this
Yeah. Yeah.
this is like, oh, they might die.
Okay. All right. That's my kind of book thing.
Yeah, that's it.
It's got murder or killing or anything, then that's my type of book.
Yes.
So so I've got to get that one. When I order the diversity is lit one, I got to order that one too with it. So because I got to order our February book.
Oh yes, I need to do that.
Yes, yeah, I need to do that. So I'm gonna order that when I order the February book this week, so I can get it in 2 days.
Yay! We had a lot of people early chatting it up. Tessa Dean, hello.
Hello.
Hope you're enjoying your power wheelchair and your wounds are healing.
Yes.
Hi, CJ. Welcome. I love your thumbnail.
It's adorable.
Avatar. Here to get more thesis chapter words down. Wow.
Oh, good.
Nice.
And Regina's here.
Regina is here. Hello.
Hi.
Regina. Oh, Regina.
CJ is studying World War I nursing archives and literature.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
Wow.
That is intense and good for you.
Yes.
Very intense.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved interviewing my grandma about World War II when she was in the Women's Auxiliary Corps. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I think I had to do that for freshman year English class. So it stuck with me. Regina. Yeah, okay, you will be proud of me because the hospital, they texted me or the rehab supervisor from the hospital that I just do weekend shifts at. She texted me on Saturday, hey, are you available to work on Monday? And I was like, technically I am, but I'm like, Holly, you're saying no now. Your energy and time is worth more to you than this extra money. And so I said no. And I was like, Chris, look what I did. And I screenshotted it and sent it to my sister. I'm like, look, I said no. And because you guys, I was like, oh, they must need help. And so no, I was so proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
That's awesome.
And I took that time for me.
Yes.
Gosh, I am very hot in the Sherpa, and then also me saying that, that was hard for me to do. And so I was kind of I'm like, whoa, my cheeks are getting kind of flushed here.
JC is saying, good for you, Holly. No is a complete sentence. Yes, it is. And I
say
that all the
time. Yes, thank you.
I say that all the time.
I love that. Thank you. And then another line is that I recently have picked up is choose guilt over resentment every time. So I could have said yes, and then I'd be resenting them. Oh, now I don't have time for this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, just, and it might be no skin off their back, but guilt over resentment. And no is a complete sentence.
Right.
Haley's here, hoping to finish the current chapter of my WIP, but I also have emails to write, and I need to start looking into scholarships before second semester.
Ooh.
Okay, I misread that. I read the second half completely correct, but I read, I'm hoping to finish my current WIP. And I was like, you're that close to finishing your book, do you have to do the emails? But if it's a chapter, do the scholarship research.
Both are equally as important.
Yes.
So we will be doing 3 30-minute sprints, chatting in between. And we go till about 8 or 8:30 Central Standard Time, depending on how much we chat. And let's see. Oh, so then you can vote for which cat you think is going to win the first race, either color or number. And it's okay if you vote for one that someone else votes for. So I'm going with Zuko, number 1. And also we name the cats too. So
I'm going with 6. The number 6. He agrees.
I said his name.
She agrees.
I realized I said his name, and then now he's like, "Oh yeah, mommy exists."
Okay, well, I think I have to go as Prince of the Fire Nation because of that.
Yes. Tessa's working on her memoir again, or at least but Oliver's the one who showed up. Okay, you gotta say hi, Ols.
Hi.
He's so.
Aww.
I don't think I normally see him look face on.
No, that's why I was like, he's forward. I have to show because like Zuko is always like facing this way.
Right there.
Oliver's butt is always right in the camera, and I'm like, really, dude. So.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed that he has a white nose.
Yeah. I should post. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I haven't posted any like kind of like life pictures on Instagram lately. I need to break it up from all my bookish promo, so Oliver might need to make
we just posted your desk yesterday.
Yes.
And they gave your fur babies.
Yes, they got a little shout out, which was super cute. I loved it.
At the very end, I said, not pictured, her cat fur babies and Oliver.
I love it so much. All right, we are going to start this first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the first sprint. And Regina's comments are giving me life, and she's like, "You're staying behind. Keep going." and then you pulled ahead. Good stuff. Let's see. Did anyone else vote for Smokey?
I had 6 too.
Oh, nice!
Did Regina have 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yay!
Woohoo! My negative psychology worked. You let me down, Ginger. Yeah. Sometimes Ginger wins like 3 in a row, and then we're all like, "Oh, we should have." And then whenever Ginger wins, like Ginger's fan base is like not around. So.
Mm-hmm.
No, Oliver, you can't eat my burrito. That's it. So I finished revamping the pages of my website so they're all uniform because I'd had the homepage redone. So I finished that, and then I sent the links to how to get the first chapter and then how to get all 3 chapters to my mastermind group to make sure that it looks okay and the buttons work and things download what they're supposed to download. So that is my, and then I was starting to make food. So and eating said food. Yes, Janine, the changes should be live. I clicked through everything and everything seemed to work. But yeah, then so they are live, but also if something's not working, you could tell me. But hopefully my mastermind group will also send me updates. But let's see. But yes, Janine, also welcome. And Roth popped in the middle of the sprint. Janine, ooh, this is a good question because I actually didn't have a street team for Diamond, because that just felt like a lot for me to handle at the time, but I might do one in the future. So Janine's question is, when's a good time to start my street team? If anyone has any answers.
Hold on. I had an answer to. Oh no, because I'm not really publishing anymore. I input it in this bullet journal. I'll be right back.
This is just water, dude. I know you have been known to eat said plastic straws, and I know that you know that the burrito is still. I'm holding it in my lap so that he doesn't. How did you do, T? I know we'll come back to your question, Janine.
I'm on the end of part 4, so I'm almost. I'm almost there.
Oh, so exciting!
I just got the shock of my life, but.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, no, in the book.
Oh, in my book. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Yes, lovely.
Yeah, I'm almost done with part 4, and then I just have part 5 to finish, which I'll probably finish all that tonight. Nice. But I've been a part of several street teams. I've been a part of ones that started like a month or 2 before their book came out. I've had some that it was like 2 weeks and they asked us to do stuff. But most of the ones I've been a part of, they started like a month ahead of time. That way we could do different stuff to promote until the book releases. So I don't know if it just depends on the author that's doing it or if they want it to be for longer or shorter.
So I've read a lot of social, like self-publishing advice when I was, doing it more regularly. And I don't remember where I got this from, but it suggested 4 to 6 months out from your pub day, you announce the date of the book coming out. you make a landing page, which is so I actually do both of those for Inimitable books as well, around that time as well. Send arcs. Inimitable books is sometimes a little bit, but we try our best. Goodreads page if you haven't already, and recruit a street team. And then 2 to 4 months out, you make sure your pre-order is up, you make teaser graphics, and you start sharing them, maybe do a giveaway, have something on your website announcing it, like a pop-up or hello bar or something, so that people are really aware of what's happening. If you're going to do a blog tour, start getting signups for that, and start sharing the reviews you got from your street team. 1 month out, it says, start sending out emails, maybe doing a blog regularly, schedule the blog tour that you got signups for before the week of. Again, kind of just go all over social media, continue sharing reviews. And then after your release, you ask your newsletter subscribers for reviews if they haven't done it already. And then also thank your street team because they put in the work.
Yeah. That timeline seems more accurate from what I've experienced, because I haven't been on one in a while. But then I realized oh wait, yeah, the ones I were on were super intense, where it's there's missions, and then you collect things by posting things, and then you can turn that in for prizes. And
that is so intense.
Oh yeah,
it is, but it's fun. Yeah, it's really intense, but it's fun though. It's fun.
I'm just maybe that's why I shied away from it, because I was I don't have time, and it's I probably did have time, just one not as intense as those people. Because I think they had virtual, they had assistants and stuff helping them, which makes sense. How did you do that sprint, Zara?
I said that I was gonna eat dinner, and then instead I opened up Shanghoshu or Red Note, and fell down the rabbit hole of seeing Chinese people be oh, is this free in America? And it's absolutely not. Is this free in America? No. What about this? We heard that the government supports you. Nope.
Oh,
no, you don't do that here. And then looking up how to say that in Chinese and getting working it out.
Nice. Yeah, that was a fun little,
It's just a lot of, oh, you sweet summer child. But then there was one question where I was is this asking for engagement? Is this engagement bait? Because surely no one thinks that America does this for its people.
Exactly. Oh man.
So I don't know.
That's funny. I know I was trying not to go down a rabbit hole too, because I was eating, and then I'm listening to my audiobook, and I'm okay, well, after the audiobook and finishing your food, you need to write. So speaking of writing, Raph is going to finish his short story in the next hour. Yay! Regina thought we said streaking, not street team. When's a good time to start streaking? Just whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, stop caring about consequences.
Yeah.
Also, I just found 2 of my favorite English creators on Red Note as well, but I'm mostly here for the Chinese creators, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Supporting them. Okay, Oliver, please. I know that you usually are kind of not all there upstairs, but you are nope, I know you still have that burrito. Haley wrote 284 words and finished the chapter. Yay! Halfway done with the draft. Yes. Woo! I have been chasing the halfway point in the sequel for months. So that is amazing. Also wrote and rewrote one email at least 4 times and started looking at scholarships. What you were, speaking of being productive, crushing it.
Oh my God, someone just posted America on Red Note, and it's really funny.
Okay, let me put this burrito like away until I can, because he just knows where it is. Here, do you see it? I'm taking it away. You can't have it all over.
Why are you Americans so tolerant? Your government collects so many taxes but doesn't help people in disasters except for cats and dogs. Why are you so tolerant? Why are you Holly, you missed it.
Oh no, what did I miss?
Your government collects so many taxes but doesn't help people in disasters except for cats and dogs. Why are you so tolerant? Why don't you hate Wall Street? You have to work 3 jobs a day from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m., but still can't afford rent and have to sell blood twice a week. Your property tax is higher than the housing price, and your income tax takes up half your salary. You have to pay taxes for holding a baby, for owning a dog, and even collecting rainwater.
Savage. We just got called out.
And then someone replied, the new American dream is to flee.
Oh, that is great. That's great.
And then someone said, oh, it's annoying that people think this is true. And then someone else from America was like, no, this is true for a lot of people. And you do get fined for collecting rainwater in certain places. Which another person in China was like, I don't get that. Why would you get fined for collecting rainwater?
So dumb. So dumb. Yep, you know. The good old US of A. Just random rules. CJ got some good context established to frame their analysis, which is so fancy. Woo. Raph here with the Rex. Earth Abides by George Stewart. Oh, it's all gone, Oliver. You saw it's out of my hands. Okay, good. He finally settled. I might do a very sorry. Hold on, I'm covering Zara. Might do a very short pre-order, like 2 weeks, and sometimes extra long pre-orders can scare me. And have an NDA for reviews until like 2 weeks before release. I think a short pre-order can work. I've seen people do that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then they kind of, Amazon will get the bulk of those orders on the day. I don't know how it works. Whatever. Versus the pre-orders. I don't know. It's crazy. Regina wasted part of the sprint trying to access my GoDaddy accounts. Turns out they don't like my Chrome or my VPN. I didn't know I had one. Yeah, a lot of people found out about VPNs over the weekends. This is a tomorrow problem. Yes.
A lot of people have been finding out about VPNs, but I got one a while ago, and almost every website I go to doesn't like that I have a VPN on my phone. So I'm constantly turning off the VPN so I can just load apps on my phone to use.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like, I can use it on my computer for a lot of things, but there are so many things on my phone where it's like, yeah, we're just not going to load unless you turn off your VPN. And I'm like, what's the point of having a VPN then?
Right.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Well, hopefully tomorrow's problem will be easier to solve, Regina. Since Oliver was the one who was all over me, I'm going to go with number 2 because it's the lighter gray one, even though he is kind of darker gray. But anyways, number 1 is Smokey. Number 2 is now Oliver. So
Okay. I'm going to take number 4. The blue. I think it's blue.
Oh, Zuko came back.
It's purple.
Yes. Ooh, 8 is popular. All right, we are going to get started with this second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the second sprint. And number 7 won. Sunny. Oh, Sunny, oh boy. Did anyone say 7?
I don't see 7.
Nope. Now we go to 8.
Regina voted for number 3. Is that in front of 8 or are they tied?
I think 8's in.
8 looks like it's in front of 3.
Because a lot of us
Whiskers
voted for 8.
Whiskers and Shadows are in front.
Great. So me, Haley, and CJ won.
Yay! Wow, 3 people winning. That's like impressive.
Yay.
You're on a roll, Zara. Or no, Regina won the first one.
No, Regina won the first one. And she would have won again if Purple wasn't ahead this time.
Nice. All right, how did everyone do? I finished my burrito. Was pacing around getting some steps, and Zuko was being very chirpy, so then I let him on my shoulders and was walking around with him, and eventually. But then I wrote 323 words. So
Yay! Good job.
Thank you.
Well, I was shopping.
Always a great time. Love it.
I was ordering books because I want to get them by Friday, so they should be here either tomorrow or Thursday.
Nice.
Well, what's tomorrow? Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So, and then I only got 4 pages of my critique feedback done.
Ooh.
So I still got more to come.
Making good progress, though.
So, I'm rolling.
Nice.
So, yeah. I went on to order my book so I wouldn't forget.
Yeah. Did you get the Midnights with You?
Yeah, I got that one. And then I got The Storm's Gathering. And then
Well, The Storm Gathers or The Gathering Storm? Those are different books.
Storm Gathers.
Okay.
Those are 2 different books. No. No, Storm Gathers. I got that one, and then I got our book club book, Without You, or with whatever it's called.
Midnights with
You, yeah. I ordered that one, and then Storm Gathers, and then I ordered Legionnaire.
Yes.
Because I didn't have that one either.
Nice.
I had the other ones, but not that one.
Good book haul.
Always happy to hear Inimitable books being bought.
Yes.
So I bought 2, and then our book club book.
Yay.
So I was shopping.
Cool.
And I was like, yes, they'll get here at least by Thursday. That gives me the weekend. So that's good.
Nice. How did you do, Zara?
I was looking at book printers and trying to be like, okay, price, turnaround, all of the above. That's going to be slapped with really hard tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
Is this country going to be like, okay with it? And so I'm just trying to pare down on the options, because some were like immediately like, you were 3 times as expensive as like any other place, and I was like, nope, we're not gonna do that.
Ugh.
And then other ones where I'm like, well, like my professor said that this is from a country that like would do well, and I'm like, but aren't we just taxing all foreign? So it's just very much like, I want to make the decision tomorrow.
Yeah.
With advice from my professor / shareholder. But I don't want to be like, hey, of these, 12 options, what should I do? And have it instead be like, okay, this is where I would go if this isn't a problem. If it has to be domestic, this is where I would go. And if it is if you're saying I should look at a secret third option, here's what I was thinking. What do you think?
Right.
But it's the narrowing that down. And what's annoying about the platform that I use, which is great because it lets me like see the costs of different printers, like just compared right there. Well, I mean, I ask them for information, then they have to submit it. It's not like a random calculator. It's still very much like they'll say their turnaround time, and they'll say what country they're based in, and you know, I don't have a crystal ball that, you know, would work to begin with, where I could be like, which countries are gonna like have really high tariffs?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
You know, for some of them, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're cheap right now, but the moment you add a 50% tariff, we're gonna go up.
Right.
Yep.
That's frustrating that it's like it's kind of up in the air and you don't know when you're gonna get the answer. Oh, Zuko.
Yeah.
We see your face, buddy. Super fun. Well, I'm sorry you have to do that, figuring all that fun stuff out.
Yeah, I wish it was a little bit more straightforward, like it was last year, where it's like, this is the price, cool.
And you just know and you can prepare. Oh, Nia popped in. Oh, Nia, hello.
Hello.
Janine finished up some posts for Instagram. Oh no, intro New Year post. It's not too late. We're still less than 3 weeks into January, so there's still time.
Yeah.
We're 1 day short of 3 days.
I've been seeing people like sending their, like posting their 2025 goals or like 2024 wrap up. So, and people have been doing new like intro posts and stuff. So, yeah.
I feel like people treat December as a trial January, or they treat January as a limbo, and then it's like, no, everything we said that we were going to do in January, we're now going to do in like February.
And
so, like, as long as I can do it for the month of February, like I now have a new habit, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet that people can like say they're going to start a new habit and do it daily for a month, because I can't.
That's a really good idea. I should be doing that in December. A trial January. Really need that.
It is a good idea.
Because all of my things, I've been doing better with like my self-care Sundays, and doing like taking baths and face mask and reading more and everything. So that's been nice. But there's other things I'm like, all right, this is a work in progress. So, Raf said I have the 4 Chinese classics by David Hinton. I have not heard of any of these. And these are supposed to be the classics?
Well, David Hinton, I'm assuming, is the translator.
Oh. Uh-oh. No, don't. That was me last week.
I know.
Yawning.
I'm wrapped in my blanket.
His book was published in 2013.
Oh, okay. Got it.
There are considered to be 4 classic pieces of literature in Chinese history, but this guy that was 2013.
Okay, got it. Regina made an Instagram post. Hey. No, 2025 is the worst.
Uh-oh.
Oh, me too, Raph. Me too. Canadian. Janine, no, sending hugs. I remember last year I actually had an Instagram challenge, like a 7-day Instagram challenge, and it was called February Reset, because my January was not like did not go the way I planned. And I was like, all right, I already need to reset. And some people maybe feel like they got off to a rocky start. So I had like, February refresh. I think that's what I called it or something. So anyways, the year just started. It can turn around for sure.
So there are 4 books and 5 classics, which are like surrounding Confucianism.
Oh.
But then there are the 5 classic Chinese novels, but they're like technically 6, and it's a little bit confusing. And I only knew 3 of them, honestly, from my roommate from Shanghai. The ones that I know are The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, The Journey to the West, which I think is probably the most well-known in the West.
That one sounds
title. And then The Dream of the Red Chamber, and I don't know what the 4th one is, supposedly, like of the 6.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Focus on personal goals, enjoy books and media. That sounds wonderful. I am down.
My first book for my reading bingo that I randomly generated the number for, the random picker.
Yeah.
I had picked the books, but the Enigma, the Alan Turing book, or Alan Turing Enigma. That book was so long and so dense, and I did not make it far. I think if I had a physical copy, I would have been more likely to pick it up in some aspects, because seeing it was over 1,800 ebook pages was really demoralizing.
What? Is this like 3 Bibles?
I got through his like elementary school.
Wow.
Or maybe it was like junior high school. I don't know. It's like hard to completely draw an equivalent, and it was just like,
yeah,
oh my god, I don't super care about something. But he was his great grandfather is the person who discovered the electron.
Oh wow.
Or his great great grandfather. I might have forgotten one of the generations in there, but it was like really cool.
Cool. That's fancy. Oh, I just realized I need to change the music for the next sprint, because we finished the journey. Okay, we'll do the ADHD relief one.
We'll see. Relief.
Hopefully. Okay, let me pop up our cats. Also, Regina, I cannot believe that you gave up sugar. That is like, I applaud you for that. That's very...
Yeah, that's a powerful woman.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do that.
That's impressive. I've told
This is very impressive.
There are certain times where I'll tell myself, like, okay, it's like eating a lot of sugar, you're gonna like not do that again for like a month, and I normally last 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe I could last like a week or something.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I did it. That was cool. Anyways.
Yeah. I'll be like, okay, I had a little bit of a hunt, and now that's completely out of my body. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go with, I think it's 30, 29, 28. 26 is the black one. So I'm going to go with Zuko.
I was looking at the one in front of it, and I was like, I don't know if the one in front of it, I don't know if that one's black. And then I realized you were looking at the black one, and I was looking at the really dark red one by accident.
I'm gonna go with number 16, whichever one 16 is.
I'm gonna go with gray, and I think that gives me like 4 options.
It does. Awesome. Well, let's get started with our final sprint. Oh, if anyone didn't vote, it goes 1 through 30, by the way. So we will start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
They just have a song that I know and they sped it up. That's not relaxing to my ADHD brain.
Oh no, should I change it?
No, I'm just making
Okay.
a comment.
All right, that was the end of. Let me take this one out of our playlist. Just a little too repetitive there. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. I hadn't been on that one in a while, so yeah, that was something.
When it had played a while ago, I was like, "This is a song," and I couldn't remember it. And I my brain finally connected the dots, and it like started singing the lyrics. And I was like, "Okay, I know the lyrics now. I can look it up by the lyrics." And I like,
yeah, that was good because I
just
wouldn't have
searched, "I'm a
figured it out.
survivor. I'm gonna make it," and it was like Survivor Destiny Child. I was like, "Thank you." I know it's not "I'm a Survivor" by who's the one? Not Reba McEntire. That's not the one I know. Yeah, by Gloria Gaynor. I Will Survive. I knew it wasn't that,
yeah.
but it was like afterwards.
T, did you vote for 17?
No, I said 16.
Oh, well, it's great, which means Zara wins.
Yep.
Yay! Well, Zuko was on the screen, 26, so.
Yes.
Yeah. What color is 16?
Right one this time.
Yes, you actually did. And there were a lot of grays up there too. Nice. And even if you vote for purple, there would have been a lot of purples too.
Yeah, a lot of purples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that music kind of was rough for me, so I had to step away, and yeah, just That was me wrapping down sprint.
Yeah, I actually ate dinner, which is what I said I was going to do in the first sprint.
Nice. How did you do, T?
I got to chapter 3. So I'm on chapter 3
Nice.
of my short story.
Nice.
Doing the feedback stuff. Going through everything.
Yay. Fun
Good
stuff.
feedback.
Oh, yay.
It's
Thanks.
helping a lot.
Yay.
I appreciate it.
I just felt bad because at first I started fixing the present or the past
Yeah.
tense to present, and then so then I was like, whichever one you want to do, switch it
Yeah.
to.
Well, it sounds better in the present, and I have a bad problem with past and present tense. That's one of my weaknesses. It drives me crazy.
It literally does that every time I sit down to write. I start like I'll start in like past, be like, oh no, wait, no, this is present.
Yeah.
But at least I catch it. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah. So that did help me out a lot because then people can really get in her head.
Yeah, I love it. It was good.
Because she's cuckoo.
Yes, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes, she is very delusional.
Okay, I just looked up something, and I did not want to look up anything political today, but I had to look up the tariff.
Yeah.
thing. And 2 of the countries I was looking at are affected, but he hasn't done it yet, but I don't know when it's going to kick in. And then he wants to do a universal tariff eventually, but that hasn't happened yet. So
Okay.
the question is if I book now and the whole thing goes up, I'm going to have to pay that later.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to pick a different country. Okay. It's like not going to be done in a week. It'll be done like in a month, which would give him enough time to have done tariffs and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that eliminates a lot from the list.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stay lovey.
Yep. Very much so. I used up my water. I'm like, oh.
My mom gave me her green one because she's like, "This is too big. I never use it." And then she didn't have a matching straw, so I have my pink straw, and now I'm just thinking of Wicked. Pink
Yes. I thought about. I'm like, oh. You've got Elfie and
Glinda.
I was like, what's her nickname? It actually is Glinda.
Yeah. Well, because
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lot stuff.
Thank you for coming. CJ. Good content.
Yay.
Chapters coming along. Woohoo. Raf's an Ed Vogue fan. Yes. Regina got another chapter corrected. Oh, and CJ decided on a temporary chapter title. I was going to say chidle. Chapter title.
Smash it
You're
together.
that chidle.
I don't know why. That sounds like it would be like a meal or something.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Nice. Nia got so much needed editing done. Woohoo.
Yay.
I'm glad I got some stuff done. I was very productive in the beginning of an afternoon today, so I just started to fade. Scholarships are too stressful. I've been working on mood boards. That sounds equally fun. So, but hopefully you can get back to the scholarships when you have that capacity to deal with all of that. So, and there's probably like a lot out there. I can imagine it's very overwhelming, but you got this. So I think both Zara and T will be back next week.
Yay.
Yay. Let's see. Oh, and then I will be a guest on Inimitable Books YouTube channel this Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you would like to join.
I heard you say 8 a.m. and got so panicked for a second. And
Central. Ooh, a sci-fi mood board. That's fun, Raph. Fantasy communities have all the cool things that others don't have that you can adopt. Yeah, no, that's smart.
Yes, for real. Because
yeah,
when I stream at 9, I wake up at 8, which is like normally the earliest that my body will let me wake up. It doesn't matter what time it is, whether it's like daylight savings time or standard time or whatever the normal daylight time, whatever. EST versus EDT. My body is like, if it's not 8 or later on the clock, you feel like you've gotten no sleep. And I'm like, that is bullshit because time is a human construct. But then if I was streaming at 8, I'd be waking up earlier. Dude, I have to go to bed at like 10. I have to make sure that like I'm ready.
That's why my first sprints at 8 a.m. are usually like making breakfast, getting coffee. But I'm going to try to wake up at 7 o'clock instead of the 7:30-ish I have been lately so that I can get more things done and be settled and ready in the mornings. So instead of kind of rolling out of bed. So we will see. We will see what happens in 5-6 days. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. I hope you had I hope this gave you a good start to the week. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week.
Yay.
We will see you next Monday, same time, same place. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.